welcome back to the channel. Out here by Strawberry Reservoir. I'm on my way out to Moon Lake to do some camping with some friends. They're about an hour behind me. I'm gonna check out a really cool canyon here in about 20 miles. It goes along the Strawberry River and it's gonna bring us back to the highway, so kind of like a little half loop type of a thing. So stay tuned. Strawberry Reservoir is the largest man-made reservoir in Utah. Beautiful area. Alright, just passing through Fruitland. It's a very widespread small town out here, mainly just cabins. Some people live full-time. Most of the housing is up in the mountains. People out here own about 40 acres for every house, so this would be the dream out here. There's a lot of cheap land to the south of the highway right here, but it is remote. Closest Walmart is in Heber City, which is about 40 minutes. Looks like it's raining a little bit, which is perfect. Cool things off out here. Alright, just turned off a US 40, going down into an area called Strawberry Pinnacles. Wait till you guys see this. Beautiful. Red Creek is going to be going along for a couple miles, and then we will be driving along the Strawberry River for about 10 miles. Just like that, we're in a massive canyon. Turning to dirt, I think right now. It'll be dirt for about 10-15 miles. Gorgeous. Cool is that? Oh, we're back on pavement all of a sudden. Look at this. That's the thumbnail right there. will be turning to dirt again here in a minute. What's crazy is I just drove up Daniel's Summit. It's middle of August right now, and the trees are already turning. Like it looks like middle of fall right now in Daniel's Canyon. Usually doesn't do that till mid-September. So I'm starting to think we're going to have an early winter here in Utah. Along the Strawberry River right now. A lot of people don't realize that Strawberry Reservoir, Daniel Summit area, that's actually the continental divide between Colorado Plateau and the Great Basin. So the water from Strawberry Reservoir actually ends up in the Green River, which goes to the Colorado River. This is insane. Big bump. Oh. There's a little tiny sign that says bump. Fox or coyotes? Got some coyotes right here. He ran up that hill right there. That's crazy. I almost want to film this whole drive. Around every corner is something more beautiful. That tells you not a lot of people come around here and there's coyotes just walking down the middle of the road. Got cell service. That's weird. I guess I'm not that far from Duchesne. Just wanted to stop for a sec and get a shot of the Strawberry River. Really great fishing, especially closer to Strawberry Reservoir. Really cool. I'm trying to get a shot of it, but look at the trees growing out of the cliff. So cool. out here. Close to Starvation Reservoir right now in the town of Duchesne. We're about to get right back on US 40. Wouldn't surprise me if we start seeing some oil wells. This area, eastern Utah, is so rich in oil. A lot of people that live out west don't realize a lot of oil comes from Utah, especially eastern Utah. So we just drove that whole canyon right there. Now we're headed back up to the highway. Been quite the climb to get out of this canyon. We're just right there. There's the highway right there. Back on US 40, coming into Duchesne right now, crossing over Starvation Reservoir on one of the longest bridges in the state. We are now in oil country. I made it to Duchesne. We're gonna stop and get something to drink, and my friends are about an hour behind me still, even with that detour. So I'll meet them in Altamont. Nice little paved walking path along the Strawberry River here in Duchesne. They are about to get dumped on by a monsoon that just came out of nowhere. It was sunny literally 5 minutes ago. Alright, made it to Altamont. This isn't where the event is this weekend, but there's a grill here that we're gonna meet at. I also like walking around this park. This is where the event used to be held. Nasty monsoon coming this way. They're getting hit with it right now.
This pistol here, guys, always wanted a pistol from West with the Army before custom went down in 1876. Bike armor down this. It's got the US on it.
Alright, so it's now the evening. I met up with them and I'm following them to Moon Lake. Third straight year of coming out here. Should be a nice sunset up there. Well, hopefully there's a sunset. There's a good sized monsoon headed that way. We'll see. What the heck? Alright, made it to Moon Lake. I feel like this walk to the lake gets longer and longer every year. The lake's really low right now. 2 nights of camping out here. Should be a good time. Also, got my braces adjusted today. So it's been a fun day, to say the least. I don't know if you guys remember, but before I had the braces, remember how bad my teeth were? Look how straight. Can't believe it. Anyway, thank you for watching.